Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So, I have a very busy day ahead of me today. So, I wanted to do the tarot readings a bit early because I got all kinds of stuff planned. But I thought I'd come in here and just hang out with you guys and do some different kind of readings for Foodie. There's a few things I'd like to ask about. Let me just go ahead and shuffle the cards up. I got all my decks out. Hi, Judy. How are you? Welcome. Moonface Pondu. Hi, Moonface. No Chin Pondu reporting for action, darling. Hey, Sunshine Bear. Faster than a beanbag in a hurry. That's pretty fast. Hello, FHJ. I am no Chin Pondu, y'all. Foodie said so. I am no Chin Pondu. Hello, 13, Cocoa Puffs, girl, Hera girl. My name isn't Rose Thorn anymore. It's no Chin Pondu. I got an alias. Hey, Brooke. Well, thank you. Foodie says I have no chin. My feelings are hurt. I'm going to go cry in the corner. I'm sorry. I still think that's funny. She got jokes, our girl. So good morning to all of you. Hope you're having a good day. No chin. I know, we were cousins. Moonface, what's going on with our family that they're not introducing us? Something's going on in the family. There's a bunch of secrets and nobody's telling us what they are. Sock Puppet. How are you? Hey, Tron. Oh, you're playing Fortnite? Nice. Get him. Hey, Kimberlina. Fortnite seems like it's pretty fun. And I got to tell you guys about something bad I did. I did something bad. I did something real bad. Rose Thorn did a very bad thing. I bought more tarot decks. Like 12 of them. I know. That's pretty bad, huh? Eesh. I have a problem. Thank you, Kimberlina. Hey, Emma. I got more tarot decks along the way. You just bought your first deck. Be careful. Moonface, be careful. I'm telling you. You buy one and the next thing you know, you got 100. You'll want them all. They're like Pokemon. You got to collect them all. Path of Titans. Nice. I got some people gaming up in here. I approve of that. Hello runs with scissors. You know what? I have a confession. Sometimes when Foodie goes live, just to tolerate her live, I will play Stardew Valley. You know, like I'll multitask. I'll be playing Stardew and listening to Foodie. I know those two things don't go together, but it makes her more palatable. So I'll sit there and game a little bit while she's talking. So I want to let y'all know about something. 24 Loungefly bags, not addictive at all. Not at all. No. That's 24. That's it. You don't have an addiction yet. You're just a collector, okay? There's a difference between being a collector and having an addiction. 24 is you're fine. You're all right. But I want to let y'all know about something. I did kind of a private reading offline of Foodie. You know, I just wanted to see. I wanted to see, like, what's her attitude towards her channel right now? Does she care about it? Does she not care about it? Does she have plans for it? I did a private reading offline. And what the cards told me was that she's not so much interested in putting out interesting content Like she's trying to figure out all kinds of ways to add in stuff to where she can make more money. Like she's got her main channel, but she's also doing the cameos. That's like a kind of an add in. She's doing the Foodie stuff offline. That's kind of another add in. She's got the merch store. That's another add in. So she's looking for different things she can add to her channel, like different streams of revenue, but not really improving the content. And she's going to keep doing that. Hey, Sunburst. So her focus is on setting up different things that she can add in with her channel where potentially people will give her money, spend money. So there's more emphasis on that than the actual content. And Sunburst Tarot is here. And I want to let you know that Sunburst Tarot, that she did a wonderful reading last night on Shantopoulos and Chantal and her attitude towards Shantopoulos and the general feeling of Girl World and what's going to happen if Foodie doesn't pick up the pace soon. And I thought it was a fantastic reading, and I have to react to that yet. I wanted to do my live reading first. All she ever cared about was money. Yeah, and you know what? Here's the stupid thing. If she cares about money, that's okay. Care about the money, but understand that your content is part of the money. If you want to make money, make great content. Hello. It's not that hard. Just make great content. Entertain people. And you'll make money. You don't have to scramble around and find 10 different things to add to your channel. Just make great content. People are getting bored. People are getting real bored with her stuff. So I wanted to ask some questions relating to her channel. I wanted to use like the regular tarot because last night I used the oracle cards. By the way, I would like to give a recommendation to those of you that are getting tarot cards. Oh, and my tarot decks are going everywhere. Now, if you guys are out there, you're interested in tarot decks, I will admit, and I'm guilty of this, and I will confess to it, that I judge a deck based on what the outside cover of the box looks like, or like the artwork on the cards. Don't do that. Because a lot of times you'll pass by decks that will give you great messages, like this deck right here. I was gifted this, and I've never used it. It's called the Mystic Martian Oracle. It looks a little weird, doesn't it? Hi, Princess. So I've had this for the longest, and because of the way the outside the box looked, I'm like, I'm not really into space and aliens and stuff like that, so it probably won't speak to me. But I got over my snobbery, and I opened the box, and I started looking at the cards, and I'm like, I've had a gem in my collection this whole time. So I'm going to be using that deck today. So you can't judge tarot cards based on the outside print or something. You never know. You never know that weird, unusual deck that you're passing by in the shop or online. It might be something that speaks the loudest to you. You buy all the cat ones you can. I got a cat tarot. I do. I'm just saying, like I'm guilty as anything of passing up the unusual, weird looking decks just because they look a little weird. And it's like, wait a minute, I need to open my mind. I need to open up my mind to different things because you just never know. You never know. All right, so you guys will see the Martian deck here in a minute. But I want to get a general idea of Foodie. As far as, hey, middle of nowhere, your work is slow. All right, so let's see if the regular tarot gives the same information last night that I got of the oracle. What is her feeling about her channel? Is it just like as far as her content? Hello, Kat. Welcome, everybody. If Feel free to come in, kick your shoes off, and stay a while, as my grandma used to say. Enjoy yourselves. Tarot readings by No Chin Pondu. I'm going to change my handle to No Chin Pondu. All right, so what is her general feeling about her channel? How does she feel about her channel? Like, what are her plans for her channel? What are your plans, Foodie? Hey, Starburst. Let's see. Hope you guys are having a great day and you're not getting too bored with Foodie's content. Yeah. Hey, Coffeeness. Jeff, hey, there's been a Jeff the Fly spotting. Jeff is still on the case, y'all. He's reported for action. He showed up in her mukbang. It's raining here. Enjoy the rain. Rain is good. Jeff is still around, y'all. Yeah, shout out to Jeff. He's putting in the work. Angela, Jeff's couch, pineapple, cuddling your dog and working. Aw, you're working from home, are you? Nice. Gotta love that. Of course, Jeff showed up. It's payday. Thank you, Wookie Lover. Thank you, Rose, for all you do. Love your videos. Miss Karma. Hello, Miss Karma. You know, somebody got in my comments recently and they said, well, you say Foodie is boring. Why are you still covering her? I can answer that question because I am doing my careful homework and research on other cows. I have a criteria. I have a checklist. Whoever I cover, they've got to check off all the boxes. And here are my criteria. They can't have any serious mental problems. They can't be under the influence of stuff or be taking stuff like that, because I don't make fun of addiction. I don't. Like, they can't be strike happy. Just, I've got a checklist, y'all. And I don't want to just start reacting to somebody and then find out they have serious mental issues or they're heavy into substances. I don't want a horror cow, okay? Hey, Doo-Doo. Hey, Sensei. So I am looking, y'all. I am looking. I'm just being careful about who I react to. I want a lol cow. I don't want a horror cow. I don't want anybody too dark. They're on substances or they've got serious mental problems. I don't want that. And it's so hard to find someone who doesn't have some of those things going on. But I'm looking. I just haven't found them yet. But I will. Hey, Scorpio. Because I'm bored with Foodie too, David. I'm bored with her too. A lot of people are. People are popping off on Twitter. They can't stand the boredom. Hey, Vicky. All right, so how does Foodie feel about her channel? Like, does she want to put work into it? Is she pretty much just like, bleh? Are you feeling bleh, Chantal? Feel like I just don't care? You know what, Encino Man, I have no comment on that. I don't get into other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? I stay over here and do my own thing. Hey, this woman has had enough. Hello. All right. I got enough going on that I'm busy over here with me. Hey, Leanie. Hello, beautiful regret. Foodie really thought her end game was to have a husband. She does have a husband, a paid for husband, and he's a rental. Foodie's got a rental. She's got to rent a husband. She got to rent a husband, and those payments are expensive. So she went to rentahusband.com and rented herself a husband. Did you ever react to Crackhead Olympics? I can't find it. Crackhead Olympics went on for almost a year. That wasn't just one video. It was insane. 8 to 10 hours a day, every day of Chantal. And that's not including the streams she would do late at night thinking that girl world wasn't around. The Sugar Skulls deck. Ooh, nice. You know what? Woman has had enough. I get it. I get it. I say watch what you want to watch. Watch what you want to watch. Yeah, we were so spoiled. You guys were so spoiled and we were so busy. We were exhausted. We were exhausted. Life was, what's that? We were exhausted trying to keep up with Foodie. Holy crap. We were tired. Tired. Hey, Loopy Star. It took all we had to keep up with Foodie. All right, so Crackhead Olympics was the best arc ever. It was entertaining. I'll give you that. It was entertaining, but if you're a reactor, you're like, oh my God, like, can this woman just go to sleep for a day? I need to rest. Yeah, it was dark. It was dark. Well, thank you, Encino Man. And you know what? I'm wondering if Chantal, I'm wondering if she's thinking that she could just take her sweet time getting back to Canada. Maybe she's rolling with the thought of girl world, they're foaming at the mouth for me. And I could just go back anytime. And the longer I wait, the more they'll be all about watching me and reacting to me. I wouldn't be holding on to that thought if I were her. Because if you make people wait too long and if you edge them too much, they lose interest. You know what I'm saying? The more boring that Foodie is, the more there's an open door for those of you that are viewers to find other people to watch. It doesn't even have to be someone that's a locale. She's opening the door to say, find another channel or channels to give you entertainment. And you might find someone or a bunch of people that you really get into. And then if she comes back doing the same nonsense, you're like, no, I don't think so. Hey, Venus, Okie Doll, Tron. Yes, if you guys can like the stream, I'd really appreciate it. But it's like let's just say she went back to Canada. What do you think she's going to do? What do you think she's going to do? Is she going to repeat Crackhead Olympics or try to? She can't. Lightning only strikes once, not twice. She can't repeat what happened before. She's not the same person. Even if she repeated certain things, we've been there, done that, seen the movie, got the bumper sticker, got the t-shirt and the hat and the Temu shoes and everything else. It's like if she tries to repeat what she did before, it's not going to have the same impact, because the first time there was a lot of shock value. There was a lot of surprise. There was a lot of just everything. If she tries to do it a second time, it's going to feel like a repeat. I'm new to the vocabulary of tarot. Can you please clarify that you frequently use oracle decks? Run with scissors. There's regular tarot, like this is like be like regular tarot. This is the Rider-Waite tarot. Oracle cards are not like regular tarot. They may have images and just like a few brief words, and they may be, they can give more of a clarification about what you're asking about. So like that's how the two differ. Oracle cards could be, let me just give you like as you can see, like this would be like an oracle card. You get like some words on the card. You might get an image. But it gets, you can specify what you're asking about. If you get to put down an oracle card, you're like, I'm not quite sure what that might mean. You could do an oracle card on top and kind of like clarify it. Hello, Just Me. You know what, Sicilian? Again, I'm not mad at you. I can't be mad at you. I get it. I understand. A lot of people are doing retro reacts now because her retro stuff is more interesting than her current stuff. All right, so what is the general feeling about your channel, Foodie? How are you feeling about your channel? As far as your content, are you feeling inspired? Are you going to do anything? What are you doing? How are you feeling about it? What's her just general attitude? Hello, Arabella. Welcome, everybody. What's your general attitude about your content on YouTube? Hello, Amazon. Okay, so what's her general... Ooh. Oh, I got him upside down. I'm stupid. All right. Oh, eh. How are you feeling about your channel, Foodie? All right, so I'm just put some cards down right here. So, we got the Seven of Swords starting off. We got the Seven of Swords. So what's the general attitude? And by the way, good morning, y'all. I'm having my coffee. Rose, I have a genuine question, and I would love your expert advice. I found a diploma, and I want to do online about reading tarot, and I really want to do it, but I'm scared in case I mess up. I never heard of getting a diploma with tarot. If you are doubting how you can do things, if you're still unsure, there are lots and lots of tutorials in tarot on YouTube explaining the card, the different messages, and how to do spreads and whatnot. And you can make a playlist and just watch those videos and gain more knowledge. Just do a search under tarot or tarot spreads or card meanings or different things you can do, and build up your knowledge base. Like just do some practice readings and stuff for yourself, and then just kind of like learn to read that way. Don't be scared though. Just take your time learning it. So getting back to the reading. So we got the Seven of Swords. Foodie. All I'm getting off this card is, like, I keep getting this, like, getting away with something. Getting away with something, not getting away from something, getting away with something. Just like, I take the money and run. Take the money and run. You're welcome, Just Me. So like, take the money and run. Like, just, and this kind of fits into the private reading that I did for myself last night. she could be putting time and energy into the content, which would make the most difference. Instead, she's putting a lot more emphasis on quick money schemes connected to this the channel, like the cameo, the merch, like anything she could think of, anything she could find. So there's a sense of greed. I'm going to do everything in the world to make money on my channel except make great content. The content is not changing, but she's doing all these little different add-ins with her content. Like, I'm doing the cameo, I'm doing this, I'm doing the merch, and blah, 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 blah. So it's like, let's take the money and run. Take the money and run. That's where her focus is. Take the money and run. And why is she doing that? Because of the Four of Pentacles. And she's gathering up the money. She's holding it closely to her. Like she's just holding on to that money tightly. Holding on to it very tightly. Why is that? Because there's a Page of Pentacles in the picture. Somebody's getting that money. Somebody's got their eye on the money and wants that money. So, like, she's got to give up the money to who? I'm not going to say. I think you guys know who I'm feeling right now. It's not Salah. Then we've got we got the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups, like, Foodie, listen, you're being silly. You're being stupid. See all these cups in front of you? See all these cups? This is your past. This is the money you used to make. And you've got an opportunity sitting right next to you. And you're not taking it. You know what you need to do. You know, but you're too busy sitting beneath the tree on your butt. You're not moving. And you're too busy looking over here at the Three Cups. You're thinking about your past success. You're relying too much on the past and the glory days of the past. And I'm Foodie Beauty and I can make money whenever I want. Like you're focusing too much on things that don't matter now. What matters is this right here. You know what you need to do. You know how to make money. You know, but you don't want to exert any kind of effort. Someone is encouraging Chantal to go with fetish videos. Oh, I don't doubt that. I'm sure she's got a lot of fears around her that are encouraging her to do that and are willing to pay good money for it too. And can I just say, I'm just going to put this out there. If Foodie wants to do adult fetish stuff off of YouTube, I'm okay with that. Like do what you want to do with your own body. I got nothing to say about that. I got a problem with her doing the fetish stuff on YouTube where it's all ages. If you're going to do that kind of stuff, do it off of YouTube. Don't do it on YouTube. All right. So next is I got to clarify this right here. The Page of Swords. Oh, she's fighting with somebody. This feels like Salah to me. They're fighting. Somebody might be pressuring her to make more money or saying, in order for me to stand by your side, you better give me more money. And why do I feel like that? Because of this card right here. This is her. Like she's working. She's doing stuff, but she's also resentful of doing too much stuff. Foodie doesn't like to work a lot. She doesn't like to have too many irons in the fire. She can't handle them all. So it's like you're doing all kinds of stuff, Foodie. You're making all kinds of money, but you're tired. You are tired. Like you're kind of. I feel like you're resentful of all the work. You like the money that comes from the work, but you don't like the work. You don't like the workload. You're tired. You're like I can't keep up with this. I'm tired. I want to rest. I really want to rest. You're not able to rest. You're just like, I gotta bang it out. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta keep up with this. Like you're just putting your foot to the gas pedal to make that money, but you're hurting. You are hurting because of that. You got body pains, body aches, all that stuff. Let me put one more down for that. Yep. Hi, Natter. I knew you'd show up. I knew you would show up. It didn't take you long. Foodie, I got a question. Is the reason why you're working so hard is because you got money going into too different many places and too many people? You are overextended. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You're trying to hang on to Salah and Nads, and they're both wanting money. And so you are overtaxing yourself, just trying to keep both situations going. Oh my God. Like, why? You know what? Do what you're going to do. Ain't my life, ain't my problem. All right. So what else we got? Oh, like you think about a better life, Foodie. You want to be like a child. You want to be carefree. You know, you want to ride away into the sunset on a white horse. You want to be you want your the fun back in your life. However, there is big change coming. And I want to expand on that because I'm wondering what form that's going to take. What form is that going to take? Let me just take a look with the death card. Oh, Foodie, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. I don't know what you're doing offline. Hey, Janie, I don't know what you're doing offline. I can guess. But whatever it is you're doing, whether it's the work, whether it might be the chemicals that you're using to do all that work, you need to be careful. You need to be careful because it's taking a toll on your body. Like you are running at full speed and your body can't take it. Can't take it. Yeah, because you're doing all this to be the Queen of Pentacles again. You want to get back in your position of power. You want to have the money. You want to feel strong. You want to feel like you can control people. Like you're just like, I have to work. I have to work. I have to work. But strangely enough, you won't work on the content on your channel. The one thing that might bring you the most people and the most money, you'll do everything but that. She's really understanding the importance of money, that she can't rely on family, Pete's, or anyone else for money. She's the one that has to earn it and scrambling, trying to figure out ways to make money. You know what? It's time. She's 41 years old. She's got to figure this out. She's got to understand that she can't just make dumb decisions with money and be stupid, and then somebody will come along and save her. I did hear recently, while reacting to Foodie's live stream, something about Pete hasn't worked in 4 months, that he might be homeless. I don't know if that's true. But if he's not working and he only has so much money, he's got to think for himself. He can't help her. Exactly. It's like informational for her now. So let's go a little bit further. Oh, okay. Let's go a little bit further. Playing Final Fantasy. Nice. All right. This came up for me last night. The Ace of Swords. She wants to be back on top. She wants to have the crown on her head. She wants to be the queen of girl world. Yeah, but you got the Five of Pentacles, Foodie. The more you make, the more you have to spend. You got too much money going out and not nearly enough coming in. You're overextended. You're paying for too much. You're over your head with your expenses. As soon as you get money in hand, it's already spent. It's like, do you see the problem? If you make a lot of money, it's one thing if you can save some of it, but if you're supporting different people and the money goes to them and you got bills and then a food habit, you are overextended. You're way overextended. And the only way to fix that is to cut back on expenses somewhere. All right, so, who's this? Who are you? I think she might be talking to somebody in the future or perhaps now at the King of Wands. And these people are going to come to an agreement involving money. But again, like whatever it is, the agreement is over whatever content, whether it's on YouTube or off, it's gonna be bad for your health, Foodie. You're gonna be on your back. You're gonna be hurting. I don't know if that means you'll be bedbound, perhaps even in the hospital. I am not your doctor, but it twice in this reading, the cards are saying you're doing too much. Your body can't take all that. And yes, you'll be making money, but at the expense of your health. So you might want to quit that. You really might want to quit that. Like let health come first. You're not letting the health come first. So I got a whole bunch of decks here. All right, so we're going to use this deck. We're going to use this one. So these are what the cards look like for those who are wondering. They're nice cards too, and they're not like a big thick deck. So how does she feel about her channel? Yeah, look at they're really nice. Wait till y'all see the cards I'm getting. 12 new decks to play with, including a deck that I've been wanting for the longest because it's sarcastic. It's called the Rebel deck. It's got a picture of a unicorn on the front. Oh, they're sarcastic cards. I've been wanting that for so long. So 12 new decks to have fun with. But yeah, I've had this deck for the longest in the collection, and I'm like, let me just take a look at them. I'm being a tarot deck snob. Let me really look at the cards. See what I feel about them, and I'm glad I did. Like I'm shame on me for being a tarot card snob. That's why I say open up your mind. Like if you see an unusual deck that you're like, nah, because they're not pretty enough, get past the pretty. Don't always choose a deck because they're pretty and they got flowers and stuff on them. They might have like the most awesome messages if they're not pretty. So how is she feeling about her channel? How is she feeling about it? How are you feeling about your content on YouTube, Foodie? Hey, Booger. How are you feeling, Foodie? How are you feeling about your YouTube content or the content that you do? Hello, just me. Then after this reading, I'm going to do one on how does Girl World feel about her? How do we feel, Girl World? Do I even need tarot cards for that? How are we feeling about her content? Let Foodie know. You know she watches these readings. Let her know. Sound off. Let her know. You are the consumers. You are the viewers. You tell her. How are you feeling about her content these days? All right. Okay. So, what's this? Hold on. Here we go. How are you feeling about your content, Foodie? Oh, boy. Well, this card came up last night as well when I was using this deck. So we got the shadow self, denial, projecting, shame. So This, to me, this feels like girl world peeping in the window. It's like she's holding a lot of secrets. There's a lot of things she's not telling us, and she's being rather selfish. Like in the past, she's always played this game with girl world of like, I'm just gonna tease them and let out bits of pieces of stuff, and that's the stuff they'll talk about. Like she likes to play that game, like so. There's girl world where we're looking at her, right? And but she likes to hide. Foodie does. She likes to hide. And she's also in a state of denial, projecting shame. It's like she's hiding a lot of stuff. She's keeping a lot of stuff hidden. She doesn't want to talk about things. And because of her refusal to talk about things and let things out, there's nothing to talk about. Hello, Aaron. There's nothing to talk about. What deck is that? It is called the Mystic Martian Oracle. Just me. It's a pretty cool oracle deck. So like just she likes to keep secrets. She is keeping secrets, a lot of secrets. If she let some of that stuff out, people might have something to talk about, but she's not talking. She refuses to talk. So let's see. Next card over is this one here, the Nephilim card, controversial, assessing, new perspectives. So she's basically cutting off girl world. She's like, I don't care. I'm not doing interesting YouTube content. She's focusing more on the make a money elsewhere. How can I make money elsewhere? Or how can I make money on YouTube and at the same time not improving her content? Like this person's carrying basically a tree, looking over their shoulder, very defensive. Like, I'm not telling you guys anything. I'm not telling you anything. Okay, don't tell us anything. When we go to somebody else, when we find a new cow, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Also, like, oh, that's interesting. You got the Syrian's card, responsibilities, lessons, growing up. Although she's not growing up. I think maybe she's going through a thing right now where she thought that she could just be silly, be stupid, spend all of her money, and somebody somewhere would rescue her. And maybe she's had a lesson recently of like, no, I can't do that. Maybe she's reached out to Pete's or her family asking for money, asking for assistance, and they've told her, we can't assist you. So maybe there was a shift there of like all these years of relying on other people to rescue her. She's come to the conclusion that no one's going to rescue her. So she's basically put the foot to the gas pedal and make that money because she had that rude awakening moment of there's nobody around. My family can't help me. Pete's can't help me. Nobody can help me. I got to do this myself. Let's see. How is she feeling about it? Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, laughter. I think she longs for like the old content here and there. Like as people still talk about it, they still talk about it. They're like, remember when you did this and when you did that? And she goes back in time in her head and like the nostalgia. So like that, she remembers how much fun she had. And there's also a time period with her channel, like life lessons, integration, life lessons. Like she's going through a shift right now where it's time to learn, Foodie. It is time to learn. It's time to learn. You got to learn. You can't go through life not learning. You can't expect people to rescue you. You can't expect girl world to be there for you. Everything's always evolving and changing and shifting around. You can't just fall back on your heels and say, well, I can take my time. I can take my time. Girl world will always be there. How do you know that? What if we find a new locale? What if there's somebody out there interesting, and once we find who that person is, we'll start reacting to them and you'll be on your own on your channel. Is that what you want? Is that the goal, to do feeder fetish stuff on YouTube unchecked? Hey, do what you will. Do what you will. So how does Girl World feel about Foodie's content? Oh, this should be good. This should be real good. How do you feel, Girl World? Do I need the cards for that? I mean, I've seen comments. I've seen comments. I've seen comments from y'all. It started out, it was like a water drop effect, like a drop of water in a pond, like the drop of water, and then it causes ripples. The water drop started as people were, understandably complaining about our content, which led to more people complaining, which led to comments and videos and live streams, which led to people on Twitter talking about it. And the general consensus is only getting louder, much louder. So it's like it's a wave, like everybody's reaching the same feeling, the same vibe. She needs to take accountability and admit she's been a liar and manipulator. Prove to others she wants to change. She needs to keep her word and quit breaking promises. Do you know what the crazy thing is? If Foodie wanted to make a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money, she could give us the one thing that she's never given us, the truth. She don't need Natter or Salah for her content. Just sit down and do a bunch of confessional videos. Tell us the truth. Confess to the truth. She's got 8 years of lies she could tell us. Why she said this, why she said that, why this happened, why that happened. Tell us about how she got into the feeder shit, how she got started, who introduced her to it, what she does, how much money she makes. Like, lay it all out there. You know what I mean? Just give us the truth. That would be something completely different. Completely different. We're tired of being lied to, Girl World. We're tired. We're tired of being lied to. We're sick of it. Give us the truth. That would be something worth talking about. All right, so how does Girl World feel about Foodie and her content? How does Girl World feel about her? She has no content, only malice. It's just blah. It's just blah. And she can be blah if she wants to, but I can also choose not to react to her. She tries to imitate Hungry Fat Chick. Candy does her thing. She's a nice person. Foodie has muddied up the waters of her content too much for too long. Kenny just does her mukbangs. So how does Girl World feel about Foodie? Oh, how do we feel about her? Like, what's the general feeling? Let me just go ahead and get the cards all over the cards. A feeling of disgust. Yes to that. Disgusted, bored to tears. Hey, not just a pretty face. We're bored. Why do you think there's so many people doing retro reacts? Because her old stuff is much more interesting than her new stuff. Yeah, I feel it being used, manipulated. That's why she needs to stop the manipulation and the lies, because people have caught on to the game. Once the people you're trying to fool catch on to the game is over. Steady C, you're doing this while I'm at stupid work. I'm sorry. Steady C, I am sorry, but darling, I got stuff I got to do today. I have to do it early. I apologize. I love you, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why you make me feel bad? Okay. All right. So how does girl world feel about her? Sometimes she's unbearable. I can even watch her old stuff. You know, it's sad. It didn't used to be this way. It literally was not this way. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, just for shits and giggles, I was thinking about making just like a sarcastic ASMR video and posting it to my channel of, you know, like a pic, like a camera pointed at the grass or something, watching grass grow or paint dry and see how many views it gets and see if it gets more than Foodies. But there's no grass here. I'm in New Mexico. It's a lot of rock though. Got a lot of rock and sand. Whatever it may be. See, the problem with where I live is that I live in a neighborhood and it's near something identifiable. I don't want people knowing where I live. That ain't none of their business. You know how the trolls are out there. I'm not saying what it is. It could be a park. It could be something else, but it's identifiable. That's all I'm going to say. And if I show it, people are like, you know how the trolls are. You know how the trolls are. I'm nope. You don't want, I'm not telling you where I live. All right. So how does girl world feel about her? So am I, Alma. So am I. Hello, Tucker. And since I have people in here, I don't know if you guys saw the video. I encourage those of you watching that if you're part of girl world, please be careful of your social media accounts, any personal info on there of yourselves, your family members, your friends, any accounts that have information about whatever jobs you might have or phone numbers. Y'all just understand that there are some people that they gather information. So just lock it down if you can, or put it under wraps. Stay safe out there. All right. So how does girl world feel about it? Yeah, exactly. Protect your personal info. Right. There you go. All right. So how does girl world feel about Miss Foodie? How do you feel? How do we feel about her? We think she sucks. That's how we feel. That's how we feel. We think her content sucks. She should go take a nap and get inspired. Yeah, it's boring. All right, so how do we feel about her girl world? How do we feel about Miss Foodie's content? Oh boy. Oh, how do we feel? Dang. Well, that didn't take long. Oh boy, just so the first card down is the Magician card. This is how we see you, Foodie, that you're over there just acting like the magician, just trying to wave a magic wand in the air and come up with a bunch of lies and deception and smoke and mirrors, and you're not being truthful, you're being deceptive. Like you're putting stuff in front of people because your main objective is the pentacle and the cup next to you. It's like I'm putting up the smoke and mirrors because over on the side I'm making money. She's being the trickster. She is being the trickster. Like, I'm going to keep up this shroud of mystery and lies in order to make money. But we see you, Foodie. We see you. We see you that you're obsessed with money. You're addicted to money. You're addicted to food. Like, we see you on this dark path. There's nothing we can do to help you. There's nothing we can do, period. We're just spectators, but we see you chained by your addictions. Like you are firmly seated on that throne and you don't want to get off. You don't want to get off. And like you've gone, in a sense, you've gone to the dark. You're not reaching for the light. You're not looking for improvement. You're not looking to break the chains on you. So that's it. Also with the Ace of Wands, how do we see you with that? Like you're all about the money making. You are all about the money making. You're just doing it in shisty ways. Like you're always coming forward with, here's the next scam. Buy my cameos and my merch store, and I need money for this. Like you're just the hand reaching to the clouds with the wand. Like, here's my next money making idea. Always try to come up with ideas. And why is that? Because the Ace of Cups. You want your cup to overflow. It's like, I got to fill this cup up. I've got to fill it up. I got to fill it up. I got to fill it up. Also, how do we see you? That you are the star. That you're on YouTube and you think you're a star. But the money that you make on YouTube and even off YouTube, it's always a balancing act. Money over here to go to money over there. You think you're a big star on YouTube, like a sort of celebrity. You fancy yourself as that, but you're really not going anywhere. Like you're basically treading water. You're treading money in place, and you're also in cahoots with somebody that it's you can't work alone, Foodie. You need help. You're not someone that can just do your content by yourself. You need help. Like you need a co-star of some sort, like that. And that's why maybe Salah shows up every once in a while, because you need someone to be the distraction. All right. Anything else? Oh, and you do like to fight with people, don't you? You do like to fight with people. You like to kick up the dust every once in a while, even though girl world has been rather quiet. You like fighting with us. You like to get things started. Yes, you do. And once again, this card popping up, you honestly think you're the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I got all the money. I'm making all the money. Yes, but at what price? At what price, Foodie? At what price are you making this money? At the cost of your health. You don't care about your health. You don't care. I'm going to bring out another deck for Girl World. I'm going to bring out another deck for Girl World. Where's the box for this one, just so I can keep them straight? Oh, where's the book? There it is. How does Girl World feel about you, Foodie? How about I bring out the True Crime and Conspiracy deck? Let's get these cards out. They can get rather spicy once in a while. How is Girl World feeling about you? You know, I know Foodie watches these tarot readings. I really don't have to tell her how girl world feels about her. She watches everything. She's all over Twitter. She's on YouTube. She's in everybody's posts and live chats lurking. That's all she does all day. She already knows. She just doesn't care. She just doesn't care. Yeah, I'm sure she knows too. She just doesn't care. But I'll do the reading regardless. I'll do the reading regardless. How does girl world feel about her stuff? We're feeling bored. We're feeling uninspired. People turning away from her. I want to do one more girl world related reading. After this, she has a ticket to ride in her mind. Yeah, she's counting on things and people being there. That keeps her steady. She thinks I can be in Kuwait for the next 6 months. And it doesn't matter when I come back home. Girl world will be there waiting for me. Will they though? Do you think they're going to be that patient? It's been 3 years and things have gotten progressively worse and you've gotten boring. Do you think we're going to wait that long? We've got channels to run. We've got to keep people entertained. Do you think we're going to do that? Yes, there's Bulger. Like, I want to entertain people. I want interesting things to talk about. And if you don't want to be interesting, fine. I'll find somebody else. But if I find somebody else, Foodie, and people like them more than you, guess what? I'm not reacting to you anymore. How about that? I will let go of you completely. I care about what my audience responds to. I've got an entire tarot channel that I can put stuff on. I can get busy with that. All right, so how does girl world feel about her? How are we feeling about her, girl world? Let's see. All right. Yeah, everyone is sick of her. You got that right. Oh, girl world, I love this reading already. Oh, bang. Oh, I'm already liking what these cards are saying. How are we feeling about her? What we're feeling about Miss Foodie. Feel Foodie? You're too much all over social media. At the same time, you don't care about social media. You like reading things, you like finding out things, but you don't care about your own social media account. Like, you're always, look, the person's on their phone. Look, you spend way too much time being nosy with other people, what they're up to, and you don't spend nearly enough time caring about your own content on your own channel. How we feel about her, bitch, you need to go outside. You need to get some fresh air. You need to do something outside. You need to just leave the house. Go do something beneficial for yourself. Like, just go outside. Show us something. Do something. We need a different background. We need give us some different scenery. Go outside. Smell the flowers. Find the flowers. Just go outside. Don't spend so much time inside. Why? Because we're sick of your lies. All you do is lie, and your lies are boring. You're telling the same crap over to us over and over again. We're sick of hearing it. It makes no sense. We don't care. We're also acknowledging that you come on camera and you might be under the influence of stuff. And I've noticed it. A lot of other people have noticed it. Like whatever it is you're doing over there, Foodie, it's noticeable. It's noticeable. Like we can tell. I can tell. I can tell, Foodie, because in your latest live streams, when you come on camera, you're like, I'm hyper, and you're all gonna get it. And within like an hour, your energy changes. You're like yawning and stuff. So what's up with that? How do you go from being like hyper and you're all going to get it to yawning and you're tired and you got to go? What are you taking? And you want to know how Girl World feels about you and your content, Foodie? This sums it up. Breakup. Bye. Girl World is breaking up with you. There's a breakup happening here. You're worried about Salah breaking up with you, or maybe Nad's breaking up with you, but it's much more severe that Girl World is breaking up with you. Like a lot of people are saying bye. It was nice knowing you, or not nice. Bye. That's the energy. It's like a breakup. I'm breaking up with you. I'm tired of you. This is not working out. I'm bored. I gotta go. So break up. Bye. Bye. Why is this? Why are we breaking up with Foodie? Because we are acknowledging that there's other stuff out there, that there's other places, other people to react to, other things to do. Like we want to go where there is plenty of laughs, laughter, inspirational content. And the bitch is live right now. She just went live. I don't care. I don't care. She just went live. Am I bothering you, Foodie? Am I bothering you? I don't care if I'm bothering you. She literally just went live. She was watching. I'm still going to continue with my reading. I don't care what she's doing over there. Seriously, she went live. It's okay. Even though I'm not watching, I guarantee you she's not going to do anything exciting. She's probably going to be like eating another meal, just sitting there babbling, probably trying to pull people off my live. Whatever, Foodie, whatever. Nice try, girlfriend. Nice try. She's I'm still going to keep going, Foodie. Screw you. All right, so yeah, we want to go where it's affluent. We want to go where it's affluent. We want to find the plenty. We want to find the positive. We want to find different things to react to that we can feel good about and our audience can feel good about. She knows your live. She checked. Oh, I know she did. It's all right. Let her do what she wants. I'm going to do what I want. You know, everybody's free to do what they want on YouTube. All right. Next card. Like we're also seeing, Foodie, that like you're headed towards a collapse. You're headed towards a collapse. Like your channel is folding in on itself. You have no idea just how bad things are. You're being oblivious to it. Maybe it's because you're doing all this stuff off camera. Maybe it's because you're too focused on Salah and what's he doing and where he's going. And maybe you're distracted. Maybe you're distracted. But your channel is collapsing. It's not what it used to be. It's not even half of what it used to be. There is a collapse. There's a collapse. Like everything is just folding in on each other. It's imploding. Like we can see it. I don't know if you can see it or you want to see it. We also acknowledge that you are neglecting yourself and also abusing yourself. And it's a little too dark for us to take. The self-harm content, coming on camera high, eating all that food, you are hurting, neglecting, and abusing yourself. And some people just don't want to see that. Some people just can't take seeing that. There's also a lot of corruption there. Is there health collapsing too? You know what, Cat Lady? As a tarot reader, I am not here to diagnose somebody's illnesses or what might be wrong. I've had people come to me and say, can you tell me what's wrong with me? And I'm like, I can't do that. I really don't know. Only a professional would know. So is her health collapsing too? I would say she's not well. What's wrong with her? I cannot say. I can't say, but I know she's definitely not well. With the extent of her problems, I don't know what they are. Oh, oh, oh. I want to know more about this card. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do we feel about her? You could give us the gift, Foodie, and take a secret trip, which would be good. Like you could go home and maybe it might be a little bit interesting, but it seems like you're stubborn and you don't want to go by because you're a fraud. You're a fraud. You like to tease. She likes to tease us nowadays, girl world. She likes to tease us with the idea of going home. Can I say something lewd? Would you guys forgive me for using a term? I don't mean to be lewd. I don't mean to be disgusting or lewd. She's essentially jerking off with girl world. She's jerking us off. She'll deliberately get on live and she'll talk about, I'm going to Canada and I miss Canada. She's jerking us off. She is. She's tossing that out there. She knows how much people want her to go home and she's not going home, but she acts like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Are you really? Are you really? If you want to go, go. If you don't, don't. But don't get people's hopes up like that. You know, like either talk about it because you're going to go or shut up. And she gets her kicks misleading people. So what else can I read on here? You know what? I'm not going to read on her relationship with Salah. I don't need to. There's nothing going on there. There's nothing going on in her relationship with Salah. Okay, I want to look at something else. I want to look at something else. She has to earn spatula money first. True. She got to get a brand new spatula to spank herself. And she likes misdirection and misleading. I want to speak on something a bit separate. I hope you guys don't mind. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with the channel Milky Chai and the audio in question. Like there was supposed to be audio Foodie. I got some theories about that. I think there was a few troublemakers in Foodie's camp or somebody who just connected to Foodie that reached out to Milky, told her about the supposed audio, purposely reached out to Milky. Why? Because she's a reactor in the community. And there was that whole thing with Tracy and the boobs and Milky got a whole bunch of new subs. Now, I don't think, hold on. I don't think it's her either. I agree with you. But I think somebody deliberately reached out to Milky, sent her the audio, thinking that Milky and her audience would completely believe it's Foodie. And there would be all kinds of talk about this audio. In essence, there was an effort made for misdirection. Like there's been some things going on in the community of misdirection, if that makes sense. I think there are troublemakers, people working for Foodie, that they want to misdirect things, cause fake phony drama. And they thought Girl World was stupid and we would just believe it because we're, in their eyes, thirsty for tea. Milky did it right, though. She's like, I don't know. She did her stream, and she's like, I'm putting this in the court of public opinion. A lot of people are like, no, this doesn't sound like Foodie. And so she's like, this is why I'm doing it this way. Like, Yeah, exactly. Someone tried to make a fool of Milky, and it didn't work. Milky did it right. She played the audio. She goes, I'm not sure. I really don't know. But somebody somewhere, or a group of people somewhere, they wanted a great big splash. They were trying to cause some kind of fake, phony drama. So it didn't work. The fake, phony drama they tried to perpetuate did not work. Yeah, dead giveaway. You know what I was listening for on that audio, pretty face? Even if the person in question was using a voice changer, even if that were the case, because there are voice changers out there, do you know what I listen for? The wordage, the words used. Because you can change the sound of your voice, but you can't get away from how you speak. Like you guys can hear me. I kind of sound like I have a Midwestern accent. You can't get away from that. What was the audio about? Milky Chai did a live stream. There was a piece of audio. There were 3 people, I guess. I forget the app they were using, but they were talking, and one of them was supposedly Foodie. It's Milky Chai, not milk tea. So you can change your voice. But Chantal, she's got a Canadian accent, and the way she talks, you can't control the way you talk. You can't control the way you talk. So I was listening to see if I could hear some of that. It did not sound like Foodie to me. But somebody was trying to pull a fast one. You can change your voice. True. You can change the pitch and all that, but you can't get away from the way the words come out. Like we know Foodie, she's got different tells. Like she's always saying, you know what I mean? It's just hardwired into her. And then maybe the laughter or the giggle. Yeah, the verbiage. Right. So, what was the question I was going to ask the cards? Now I'm all off track. Oh, I know. The future of girl world. How we're going to handle things. Oh, there goes my card. Dang it. Sorry. Well, son of a gun. There. The future. What is the future of girl world? As far as us making content, doing content. I think we're all going to thrive, my personal opinion. I think we have some very talented, creative people in girl world, and they'll find other things to do. If Foodie steps away from girl world, we'll find other things to do. We'll find other people to react to or different paths to take, and it'll be a positive thing. Thank you, Coco. We will survive. So what is the future of girl world? As far as the content. What is the... Haha. All right then. Okay. All right. All right, girl world, you're going to love this. We're going to be okay. I knew that, though. I knew that going in. So for girl world, what's the future of girl world? We're going to be all right. The King of Cups. We're going to be okay. We're going to be doing very well. In fact, we'll probably be doing better if something happens to our channel. But King of Cups came up first. This is not a bad card. Not bad at all. Like we're just going to just grab the baton and run with it. And how are we going to do this? with the two of wands. You know, like we're going to be we're looking out into the horizon. We're going to be looking out into the horizon, assessing what's out there, what can we do, what creative talents we might have, taking our creativity in new directions. You know, just the sense of like looking out into the horizon and seeing what's out there. A lot of us have already gotten started with our channel, so it's like, how do I continue from this point forward, right? And Page of Wands, there'll be a sense of innovation. Like I'm going to take my channel in this direction now. You know, there's going to be a lot of deep thought. There's going to be a lot of like, where do I go from here? You know, Foodie Beauty, she was essentially a jump off point. But I can take this jump off point and go elsewhere. I can go in any direction I want. Yep. And there's going to be happiness, the sun. You know, it's going to be good for us. It's going to be good. Yep. And we're going to be doing well. Very well. Look, very well. Look. We are going to thrive, girl world. We are going to thrive. Her, not so much, but we will. Yep. The World card. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, girl world. Anything. We are all intelligent people. We are creative people. We are smart people. We cut our teeth on the Foodie Beauty content, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing we can do. We can do more. We can go out there and do more. We can spread our wings creatively. We can go there. Like the World card. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? You decide. Spread your wings and be creative. You know, like you can do more than you think. Oh. All right, hold on. Oh, boy. Ooh, Foodie, you're not going to like that. Sounds like Foodie's going to be fighting it. She's going to fight back. What do you mean you're not reacting to me anymore? You're boring, bitch. She's been over there in La La Land. And she's going to have a decision to make. Like, do you want to go home? You want to stay in Kuwait? What do you want to do? Like, the journey is yours. Do you want to stay in Kuwait and be boring? Feel free to do so. In the meantime, girl world is moving on. We are moving on, Foodie. We are moving on. You know, like life is about movement. It's about change. It's about evolution. You don't want to move, but we do. We want to keep things moving. We want to entertain people. So we are on the movement journey. You are on the I don't want to move journey. So there's a conflict there. You used to move. You're not moving anymore. So you got a decision to make. Exactly. What about me? I love when Frenchie does that. What about me? It's funny. Makes me giggle. But you got a decision to make, Foodie. You got to move. Yep. Here we go again with the magician. You got to move. And once you move, you're going to be trying to figure out what to do. Do you want girl world back? I don't know if we're going to be able to get us back. Yep. And you might be calling on different people to make that happen. But for now, girl world is slowly breaking up with you. It's breaking up with you, Foodie. It's not me, it's you. That's how we feel. It's not us, it's you. It's definitely you. We're not taking responsibility for this one. It's strictly all you. What did you miss? I just did a few readings. Okay, let's see here. All right, so we did Foodie, like how does girl world feel about her? I'm not doing anything on any specific creator. No. I would like to do a reading on like what's going on with her in Salad. What's going on with her in Salad? I know there's not much. I know there's not much. There's not going on much with her and Salad. I know that. I know that. She's boring AF. I know. Trust me, I know. I was watching Foodie's chat and I've heard that he hasn't worked in 4 months and he hasn't had a call back from a job. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I heard through her chat. He needs to get off his butt and do something. And do it fast. All right, so what's going on with her and Salad? Mike! Hi, Mike! Mike, I sent you a message on Twitter. We miss you, Mike. We really do miss you. The last time you were in here, I was just thinking about like all kinds of stuff from Girl World Past. And I'm like, there's one thing that Girl World still has, but it doesn't have as much now as it used to, and that's laughter. We need more laughter. Things have gotten too serious. We need more laughter. We used to laugh a lot more. It's making me sad. But glad to see you in here, sir. They need to get off their butts and do something. Mike, I think Girl World is breaking up with Foodie. I think we're right on the verge of breaking up with her. Like more and more people are getting bored with her, bro. It's getting bad. We're right on the verge of breaking up with her and finding somebody else to react to or other things to do. We're right there. Like this, the live stream she's doing, it's like, my God, can you be any more boring? So what's going on with her and Salad? Not much. He comes around after payday, and so does Jeff the Fly. Jeff was there after payday. See, Jeff knows what he's doing. Jeff showed up for payday. Even Jeff is on strike. He's like, I'm not paid to be here, therefore I won't be. All right. Jeff got paid too. Jeff gets paid in rotten bananas. His pay is pretty cheap. So what's going on with her and Mr. Salad? What is going on with her and Salad? Yeah, Jeff and his cousins. He's got lots of cousins. What's going on with Foodie and Salad? Just a general reading on these two. He did a gig and left. What did he do? He walked in, he said hi to her. He played a little bit of Crazy Frog and he left. That's pretty much all he did. And can I say something, Girl World? Listen, I don't like Salad. But I got to admit, it makes me feel better knowing that he's there at the house with Foodie every once in a while. Because as long as he's coming around here and there, that's just another person that can look in on Julia. I don't trust Chantal. I don't trust her to feed the cat, water the cat, change the litter box. So if he's there, maybe some of those things get done. I don't trust her. So I'm glad that he comes around every once in a while, because if the cat needs to be fed, water, he might do it. All right, so what is going on with her and Salad? We need a reading on Jeff. I might do a reading on Jeff. Shelly, I might do a reading on Jeff. Foodie, I know you were watching my reading, you spiteful bitch. That's why you went live. I'm going to take some of your viewers away from you, no chin pondu. Go for it, girl. You won't be able to keep them because you're a boring bitch, but go ahead. Do what you got to do. Have fun with that. I ain't mad at you. You can go live whenever you want. But I see you over there. I really see you. All right, so what's the deal with Foodie and Salad? What's the reading between these two? All right. Oh, are these upside down? All right. So let me just put these down. Man, that magician card is all over the place today. I can't get away from it. All right. So what's the general energy between Foodie and Salad? Well, we've got the 6 of Cups. So right now they're just playing nice with each other. They're playing nice, maybe because she's got money, but they're playing nice, at least in front of the camera. They're playing nice. Like she's got money, they're playing nice. Of course she's going to play nice when she's got the money. But strangely enough, this card comes up right after. So I guess you're playing nice in front of the camera, Foodie, but at the same time, you're not happy. He's not happy. Like beneath the surface, neither one of you are happy. You're playing along with this thing to get whatever it is you want out of it, but you're not happy. Like you spend a lot of time by yourself and you're miserable. And the only companion that you have is your food addiction. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's like, I'm making money. I am making money. And I'm over there like just doing what I can do to make money, whatever it is. And Salad, he's trying to be the King of Cups. He might be pushing her to do more work and make more money. There's a lot of players here. Who is this? I need to expand on this Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Well, I think there might be some fighting going on, or will be. I don't know with who. Is it with Girl World? Is it with the internet? Is it with family? But she might be digging her heels in to stay in Kuwait because she wants to make money there in whatever way she makes it. But there might be some quarrels going on, maybe with his family, maybe with her family, maybe with the internet. But there's a sense of things are not good. Things are not peaceful. Definitely not peaceful. She fighting. I feel as though sometimes she tells him she's very sick when she's not. So he panics and turns up, and that's the only way she can get him on stream. Not that he cares about her, though. If he had any kind of sense, he would get her out of Kuwait and on a plane and send her back to Canada before she becomes bedbound. I mean, because when she becomes bedbound, she's going to be an even bigger problem. Oh. All right. So what's going on between the two of them? Well, she's giving him money. She's making some money right now. Again, I don't know where, how, but she's got money in hand and she's giving him money. And that's why he's doing that. All of a sudden showing up. Yep. Making money from her projects. She's overloading herself. Like I said earlier, she's making all kinds of money because she's got stuff going on, but also she wants to feel powerful. And the less money she has in hand, the less he listens to her. The less she'll do. But this card again is coming at a price. It is coming at a price. You're ruining your health and you're going to end up alone, Foodie. There's going to be a split at some point. You're spending a lot of time alone. So it's like there's a trade-off. In order to make all that money, you got to be left alone a lot. But the being left alone a lot is what's making you miserable. So it's like money or companionship. You can't have both. So let's pull out this other deck. Let's see. I don't really use these cards too much. Let's see. Let's do two separate ones. Hello, Life and Vibe. So let's do two separate ones. Like, how do they feel about each other? And this is the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. How does he feel about her? And if you guys can get thumbs up this stream, I'd really appreciate it. It would help other people to find my channel and also my readings. And thank you very much. And if you want to sub up, you can do that too. Hey, Hale. Hi, Leaky Eye Pondu. No Chin Pondu up reporting for action, darling. All right. So how does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? Yeah, Pondu stick together. How does he feel about you, Foodie? How does he feel about you? Oh boy. He feels like you spend too much time partying. Like you're just having a party over there. And so you party too much. You don't work as hard as you party. Looks like you've been telling some lies to Salah. Did you make promises to Salah, Foodie? That you were going to get it together, get your health together. New phase and rekindle, renew and grow, changed mind, rise from the ashes. So did you guys come to a new agreement about money or your time there? Is that what happened? Oh, how does he feel about you? He acknowledges that, hello, unicorn farts. He acknowledges that you're watching, looking, perception, stalking. So he's not stupid, Foodie. He knows that you're watching him. He knows that you're a bit of a stalker. He knows that you're creeping around and following him around and he won't leave the man alone. So like he's not oblivious to what you're doing. I'm sure he's fully aware of what you're doing. And all that means is he's just going to be better at hiding it. He also knows about, are you talking to somebody, Foodie? Like you got something on the side? Yeah, like he realizes you want the cuddling. You're maybe talking to some people and getting some intimate time with somebody. Oh. Okay, I need to clarify on this one. Interesting. So we got the seduction card. Like what you're doing revolves around seduction, but is also tied to your addiction. So that feels to me like feeder content. He knows about your feeder content off of YouTube. That you may be doing the sexy, fun time stuff and mixing that with an addiction. Hello, Megan. So it's like you're trying to be all sexy with something that you're addicted to. Hence the reason why it's not good for you. All right, what else? Oh, no. Why does this keep coming up for her? The relationship is over. Bang. No second chances, growth and transformation. What's dead is dead. Hear that? Hear that, Foodie? Hear that? He doesn't want to work with you. He doesn't want to be your partner. So if you're over there throwing money at him to get him to come on camera, to be with you, it's the energy is gone. It's time to move on as quickly as you can, as effectively as you can. It's time to let the man go. It's time to stop this whole silly story arc and go about your business. Just go. The relationship is over. He wants you to know that. The relationship is over. Let me go. Go do your thing. Let me be. Oh. He's got concerns for you, Foodie, about your health. Like, it feels like he's got concerns about, can anything happen at any moment? He's concerned about that, not because he emotionally cares about you, but if something happens to you that he's stuck with, well, what do I do now? How do I handle this? It's a concern for him. And that you're always wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask. Like you're both not being your true selves in front of each other. Like he acknowledges that you want love. You want to be loved. And this, Foodie, is a karmic relationship. This is just like a karmic contract of some sort, maybe. But it's come to the end. Okay. Like you were supposed maybe to learn something from this and you didn't. Okay. Like just like maybe with Natter, you were supposed to learn something and move on and move up and you didn't. And because of that, in comes Salah. So how does Foodie feel about him? How does Foodie feel about Mr. Salah? What's her point of view on Mr. Salah? How you feeling? You trying to hang on to someone who doesn't want to hang on to you, Foodie? He hangs on for the possibility of getting into Canada. Maybe, Clark, but he can't. For several reasons. One of the biggest ones, she needs a steady income that she can prove. But another thing that she needs in order to get the citizenship, to be a sponsor, she needs a home. She needs a house. She's got to say, yes, this person is going to be living with me and I'm the guarantor and we have a home. She doesn't have a home. You're sponsoring somebody, but where in the hell are you going to live? A trash can? A dumpster? Street corner? Where you living? You need a home. She doesn't have a home. So she can't get him into Canada and get him citizenship. Where the hell are they going to stay? You need a house or home or apartment or something. So if he hasn't figured that one out, I don't know what to tell the boy. All right. So how does she feel about him? They don't even greet each other as any couple would do. Yeah. Isn't that weird? If your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife comes home, you get up and you greet them. You give them a kiss, you give them a hug, and you say, how was your day? How was your day, dear? They never do that. They never greet each other like that. Yeah, kisses and hugs and how are you? And if that doesn't happen, then your mate comes over and like if you can cuddle on the couch. You give each other an affectionate greeting. Like a husband might come home and hug his wife from behind and like hug onto her waist if she's doing the dishes or something. That's missing. All right, so how does she feel about him? How does she feel? Oh my goodness. Wow. They are complete opposites with how they feel about each other. Oh boy. Y'all, hold on. Y'all ready? This is crazy. So, how does she feel about him? Key on a ring, many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. I'm taking that card a different way. I'm taking it a different way. I'm taking it as I got you under lock and key. You ain't going nowhere. She actually thinks she's got him on lock. Like, I got you in the palm of my hand. You ain't going nowhere. Wow, Foodie. Wow. Like, look. I got you in the palm of my hand. I got you under lock and key on a ring. Mm-mm. Then how does she feel about him? She's wearing a poker face, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling. Oh my God. Like, you are being a deceptive little snake, Foodie. You're being sneaky and shisty and like, so you think you got him on lock, but you're also being shisty. You're like, I'm not telling you everything. I'm not showing you everything. You don't know about all the money that I'm making. I'm keeping that under wraps. You don't need to know about that. You don't know how I'm making my money and how much is coming in and where it's going. It's very strange. Like, this is how she sees Salah. Like, you belong to me. Like, she needs him there. She wants him there. But exactly, she's hoarding. But she wants to hold on to him. She is holding on to him. But she's holding on to some grudges, backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lust, shocking attack. She's not forgiving him for the stuff with Kybella. Anytime he gets caught, she gets mad about it, and she holds on to that mad. Hello, Funkle's Carbuncle. Hey. So it's like, I'm holding on to you. I want to hold on to you. At the same time, you've hurt me. And maybe that's why she's holding on, out of spite. She's holding on out of spite. Like, you hurt me, and I know you're miserable with me, and that's exactly why I'm holding on. I need a place to stay, but I'm doing this out of absolute spite. I make you miserable, and I'm happy to make you miserable. I'm happy. She also acknowledges that he parties a lot. Like, he goes out, does his social thing. But she looks at him also as a runner. Fear of intimacy, running away. Yeah, I'd be afraid of intimacy too with her. Intimate and letting go. Cut and running. Like, she can feel in him that he has a potential to be a runner. He runs away from her. He could run completely away from her. And the more he tries to run away from her, the more he stays away, the more crazy it makes her. And then the more this happens. The more this happens. Like, I'm going to put you more under lock and key. I'm going to find little ways to bring you back. I'm going to just act up. So it's like, hello, Dove Kitty. So it's like, to keep you from running, let's meet up, meet and talking. savor the pleasure, feeling elevated, building friendships. So it's like, I know you're unhappy with me. Let's talk. And he don't want to talk to her. He don't want to freaking talk to her. But he has to. He has to. For whatever reason, he has to. Can you give us some more cards on that, please? How does she feel about him? He's over there trying to encourage her to do healthy choices. They have it seems like they have like a almost love-hate relationship, but without the love. But how does she feel about him? That he's a snake. Competition and energy. Like they're weird. She can't stand Salah. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to let go of him either. And she keeps promising him like clock. I need more time, Salah. I need more time. Look at the card. Look what it says. Cycles and takes time. The Chantal cycle. It's like, let me perpetuate the cycle. I promise I'll change this time. I'll lose weight. I'll eat healthy. She gives herself an extension. I'm doing things right this time. I'm doing things right this time. The thing is, Foodie, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if you get healthy. He knows that you're beyond help. Manipulation tactics, correct. And she honestly thinks they can make a paradise, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Like, I can make this right. I can bring him back. We can be sweet to each other again. Like, she's determined to hang on to him. Foodie, no. He doesn't want to be there. You don't even want to be there. You're doing this crap out of spite. You're doing it out of spite. You're on the spite diet. You're doing things for spite. Patterns, right. Oh, this thing just fell apart on me. So, like, what else could I read on? Hey, Funkle's Carbuncle, late night study pizza fun. We're proud of you for studying hard. Well, thank you, Funkle. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Funkle's Carbuncle. That was really sweet of you. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and put this back. Get in there. These cards don't want to get in there. Okay. I'll put this away later. Who else can I read on, y'all? Can I read on her family? Ooh. I don't think Foodie's going to like that. You know what? I think I will. I would like to read on Shmi. I want to read on Mom. What are Mom's thoughts? What are Mom's thoughts? How's Mom feeling? The tree will be short and stunted. What's Mom thinking right now with all this stuff going on? Is she worried about Foodie? She should be worried because Foodie doesn't look good these days. She really, really doesn't. And I know we say that a lot, but it's getting worse. It is scary. Does anyone believe Shmi called salad? No, I don't. I don't believe that she called salad. No, I don't believe that. I don't. I think that maybe was Foodie's way of explaining why salad was over there. Kind of like a cover story kind of thing. I don't believe it. I really don't. No. I say no. I don't know. I mean, if Shmi wants to know about Chantal, why wouldn't she call her daughter? She's got her phone number. I'm sure they talk. Why would she go to Salah? Why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense. So, like, what is Shmi's energy right now? He made sure not to give her his family numbers. Maybe Foodie was just trying to put it out there that salad is tight with her family, and also put it out there that mom cares about me, salad cares about me, and that's why he came over to say hi to me. She's sweating it. I mean, here's another thing. If he and Foodie lived together, right? If they lived together, he would know how she is. He wouldn't have to go over to the house because he already knows. If they live together, and even if he were out during the daytime doing business, he saw her that morning or the night before, he knows she's okay. He wouldn't have to go check on Foodie to find out, right? If you live with your wife, you know how your wife is doing. You wouldn't have to go to a house to find out. So how does Shmi feel? Now he's across the hall. She said Shmi contacted Salad. I guess she did. And here's another question. Chantal, that's your mother. Why aren't you picking up the phone for your mom? Why aren't you picking up the phone? If that's true, your mom is calling. Why aren't you picking up the phone? Why aren't you answering her messages? If that's true, why wouldn't you return her messages? Why wouldn't you text her back saying, I'm fine? I mean, I got questions. I got lots of questions. Are you mad at mom because she's not going to give you any money? Like maybe you would contact saying, I need money, and the family said no. And so you're being petty, not talking to mom. I mean, why would that happen? I'm going to punish you for not giving me what I want by not talking to you. It's just wrong. All right. So how does Shmi feel about Chantal? How does she feel about her? What's going on there? We need to know. What's going on there? Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. How does she feel? Well, Chantal, she loves you. No matter how big you get, no matter how old you get, you are her little girl. She does love you. So the love is there. And she also acknowledges that you are making money in the way that you do. You know, like you're heavily focused on that. But she also acknowledges that you've done some fuck shit and that justice is coming. That you are out of balance right now. You're out of balance with life. You're out of balance with yourself. And some of the things that you're doing and that you have done, you're going to have to pay the piper. So she acknowledges that at some point you're going to get caught up in your own nonsense and have to deal with it. Also, she acknowledges that you're not well. You are not well. You are very sick. This worries her. What this could lead to, that you got a lot of health problems. Let me expand on that card for a minute. And what's really worrying her, Chantal, is that you know about these health problems. You know how sick you are, and yet you're being a complete dumbass. You're not taking care of them. You're just being oblivious to what's wrong with you. So it's like all of the pain, all the suffering your body's going through, the health issues, and you're just like, la-di-da-di-da, I don't care. I can just take something and ignore it. This is very worrisome for your mom because you're not treating what's wrong. It's just allowing it to get worse. In the middle of it all, like you're working hard, you're working real hard, because you want that money. You want that money to come to you. Like you're so heavily focused on the money that your health is kind of an afterthought. Again, this card here, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You're burdening yourself and your addictions are chaining you. Like you're basically a prisoner of your own addictions. They're getting way on top of you. And at some point, you're going to have to walk away. Something's got to give. You're going to have to walk away, Chantal. And why is that? I just got something off this card. What I got is you're going to have to walk away from the money because secrets are going to come out. The moon usually represents secrets. The moon card is secrets. So you're going to have to walk away from all the money when the secrets start coming out. When the things that you've been hiding come to the surface, I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know when it's going to happen. But what's going to break the cycle is not her caring about her health. It's just all the secrets that she's been hiding from us, from girl world. It's going to come out and she's going to have to walk away. She's going to have to walk away. She's going to have to find a different way of doing things, or maybe go do the feeder stuff privately. She's already talking about selling the car and furniture. You know what, Dot? I heard that part. You know what that was? I forgive my language. That was Foodie jerking us off. That was her teasing. That was her acting like she's leaving Kuwait. She likes to tease people. She's trying to pass out hints like, I might be leaving. I've got to. How is she going to sell the? I'm not yelling at you, by the way. You didn't do anything wrong. Exactly. She's baiting. I'm not yelling at you, Dot. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not mad at you in any way. But I'm just asking questions. How can she sell a car she doesn't have the pink slip for? She's leasing it. You can't sell a vehicle that you're leasing. You don't outright own it. You don't outright own it. You can't sell something that you're leasing. And that treadmill, it looks like it came used. I don't think it was brand new. I don't think Foodie would spend money on a brand new treadmill. So like if you guys own cars. If you're leasing a car, can you sell it? Don't you need the pink slip? And it's not even in her name. She can't own a car in Kuwait. It could be in Salah's name, but not her name. So, and who's going to buy that couch? She's damaged it. She stood on it. She danced on it. What's it worth? But she keeps purposely tossing out these things of, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave, y'all. I might be selling this. She's baiting us. She's baiting girl world. She's baiting her audience. The people in her audience that want her to go home. She's teasing the crap out of them that she might be going home, but she's not outright doing it. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So going back to Shmi, what's going to break the cycle, Foodie, is getting you away from that money. Is the secrets are going to come out. Whatever those secrets are, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they might be. Yeah, and then after the secrets come out, there's going to be a trip. You're going to have to travel. You're going to have to get out of there. I don't know who you're going to make mad. I don't know who has your secrets and what they are, but you're going to have to get out of Dodge. How does she feel about you? That you feel that you're a star in whatever it is you're doing, and it looks like sexy fun time content. So whatever that may be. And how does she feel about you? You spend too much time daydreaming about stuff, and you basically put yourself in a cell of your own making. Like you surround yourself with chaos and drama and problems, and you forever make yourself stuck. So mom loves you. It's not that she doesn't love you. It's just that you put yourself in your own pickle. jar and just brine yourself. You make your own life hard. That's how she feels about you. That is how she feels. Now, I'm going to do something maybe not nice, but I'm curious. I am curious. I'm really curious. You know what? I'm going to bring this back out. I would like to know, how does Foodie feel about mom? Like, your mom loves you, Foodie. She does. She loves you. Your family loves you. It's just that they can't deal with you person to person because you come home with a bunch of baggage and you try to make them deal with it. They love you, though. Your family. It's just that you act a fool and you wear them out. You've worn people out. You need to fix that. How does Foodie feel about mom? How does Foodie feel about mom? I want to say hello to everybody in my chat room. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy the reading. If you'd like to sub up to my channel, please do so. If you don't, that's okay. Also, if you can give the stream a like, I'd appreciate that too. Again, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But it helps other people to find the tarot streams, and that way we can all enjoy the readings together. So how do you feel about mom, Foodie? How do you really feel about her? How do you feel about your mom? How do you feel, Foodie, about mom? How do you feel? How do you see mother? All right. How do you see mom? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. That's really interesting. Foodie. How do you see your mother? That's an interesting first card. You got the 7 of Cups. How does that relate to mom, though? I need more information. Oh, you bitch. How does she see mom? You know, I'll be honest. I was hoping that I would see more loving cards in this reading. It just makes me sad to know that she has a mother and the love that should be there is not there. That makes me sad. It makes me very sad. It's like, this is how you see your mom? Really? You're rude. So how does she see mom? I pulled this card and I'm like, can you clarify that, please? And then I got this one. So you look at mom, Foodie, as someone that you can easily manipulate. You look at someone, she's weak because she loves you. You look at her love for you as a weakness rather than a strength, rather than cherishing it, rather than look at it as something priceless. You look at her love as something to be manipulated. You can't do that to stepdad. I don't think stepdad is weak. I think she is, though, because you're her child. But I can get my way with mom. I can get my way with mom. Oh, God. And I can get what I want out of mom. Like, not only get things out of mom, but the way she goes about it. She goes about it in a very wrong way. by portraying herself as wounded, hurt, angry, like manipulation. Like that, I want this, and this is how I'm going to get it. I'm going to use negative means. And she's always going to mom asking for something. Hey, mom, can I have something? Because she knows that mom has money, whatever. Always going to mom. Always going to mom. And for the record, Foodie, before you have anything to say about me, I don't tell the cards what to say. I'm not looking for certain things to say. If I got something to say about you, I'll say it from my own chest and my own thoughts. I am not interpreting this reading the way I want to. It's happening the way it wants to. Understand that. It's just, I'm sad to see that there are no loving cards here. I wish there were. But how does she see mom? Okay, tell me about this judgment card. I don't know much about Foodie's family. Does somebody in the family have children? Are there grandkids? I don't know if somebody has grandkids. I see children here. I see children here. Does somebody in the family have kids? Like, did somebody have children? Got young ones? She might be angry about that. The fact that there are grandkids or there's something with children. What is this? Something to do with kids. She's angry about the kids. How does she see her mom? Mom, how does she see mom? She's sad because mom can't give her what she wants. Maybe she went to mom and asked her for something, and mom said, I'm sorry, I can't give it. She's sad about that. So it's like she went to mom, asked her for something, and she's sad because mom can't bail her out of whatever mess she's put herself in. And Foodie, you've been fighting with mom. Again, with the freaking kids. Kids again. Why are the kids coming up? And she's like, how does she feel? How does she feel about mom? Like, just, I don't know, Foodie. Have relations between you and your mother kind of broken down a bit? I don't know. Just maybe you're not able to get your way out of your mother like you used to. Maybe she's standing up to you. Maybe she's just like, I don't have it to give. Let me expand on this card. I'd like to know more, please. Things have broken down between the two of you, perhaps. Because maybe you're letting go of the family and you're spending too much time with the sexy fun time, and I'm a star and I have to be a star, and you're kind of letting go of your family. Foodie, you're making a decision that the sexy fun time money comes first and the family comes last. And so there's a noticeable distance, a gap between you and your family. Like, you're far away from them and you're doing your thing, but there isn't a closeness there like there used to be. So that's how she feels about mom. Like, mom is just someone that she looks upon as being weak. She can get her way. She's isolated. Foodie is isolating herself, and she's also isolating herself from the family. Like, she feels isolated from them, but that's because of the fact that she put that in play. She pulled away from them, and now since she's pulled away from them, it makes her feel weird to be around the family now because it's been a long, long time. Yeah, like she's becoming a stranger. I'm sure mom is very, very tired. So who else did you guys want me to read on real quick? Somebody in the chat had a suggestion. I'm sorry, it scrolled right by and I can't scroll back up. Mom is taking Foodie Beauty's stepdad's side. I'm glad, because the readings I've done on stepdad, he cares about Foodie. He does. He cares about him. Excuse me. I'm sorry. He cares about her. But his care is different. It's a care of, you can't push me around, and I want you to do good, but I'm not going to give in to your bullshit. He wants to be emotional support. He wants to guide her in the right direction if she wants to be guided, but he's not there to be an enabler. Homeless Jeff. You want me to do a reading on homeless? You want me to do a reading on the fly? Are we really doing this? Am I really going to do a reading on the housefly? Y'all want me to do that? Yeah, he doesn't stand for her stupid. He doesn't put up with the manipulations. He's like, no, borrowing money. No temper tantrums, no. Jeff is the smartest one in the room besides Julia. I want to know what the boys are up to. What boy? Exactly, what boys? Salad and Murad? Murad's been kind of out of the picture, though, for a long time. I'm getting like split half and half. People want me to do like a reading on Jeff, but some people don't. Murad's been kind of not there, though. We could do the gaming chair. You know what? I think I did a reading on the gaming chair once. Murad stuck around Salah. So since I've been here reading for y'all, like anybody been kind of peeping in on Foodie to see what she's been up to? I bet she's been boring. I just bet she's been boring. Murad is single and ready for citizenship. Oh my. I heard that. I heard that he's single now. He's single and ready to mingle. Well, guess what? So is Salah. They can just go off and party together. All right. So 381 people in her chat. Oh my. Can I tell y'all something that I saw one night recently with her? I was watching her live as it was happening. There were 212 people in the room. And then all of a sudden, she got like 300 more people. She's buying viewers. In my opinion, she's buying viewers because it went from 212 to 500. I'm like, where do these people come from? She's buying viewers. And that was the stream where she kept leaving. And you saw the little circle thing. And then that's when the number kept jumping up. She was buying viewers. Yeah, you can listen. Yes, you can do that. I don't recommend anybody doing that. That's a bad no-no. There are sites where you can buy viewers. You can buy subscribers. You can buy likes. I'm not pointing you in any direction. Nobody do it. But yes, there are. Yes, you can do that. You pay a certain price and you get whatever. You can do that. How about we do one on Mr. Pete's? What do y'all think? He's sort of kind of around. I don't know what's going on with him. I just heard that he's not doing so good. I know he's boring. I know. I'm aware. He's barely alive. You don't even troll him anymore. I know. Y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just curious. Since we're reading on all the characters in Foodie World, I just want to see what he's up to. Half Pet Rock. No, not the Pet Rock. I grew up in that era with the Pet Rock. Pet Rocks were so popular. It was crazy. Pet Rock. Where is my tarot deck? A pet rock. Pet rocks and mood rings. I had one of those too. Everybody had a mood ring. Foodie only talks to him when she needs something. I know. I know she talks to him when she needs something. And when he has nothing, then she doesn't talk to him. Kind of like how she does her family. You still have your pet rock? I used to make them. I still have them. Yeah, my mood ring stayed blue. Is Ernie. You got a mood ring from Wales. You know, if you guys go on eBay, you can find the craziest shit for sale on eBay. Like things that don't even make sense. Like a leftover tin can will cost you $120. Or just a simple rock. That's not a gemstone. Ridiculous amounts. People sell ridiculous things on eBay. You're like, why are you selling this? And people actually buy it. Haunted dolls. They do. They sell ridiculous things on eBay, like a pound of dirt. Desperate. So while we're here doing these tarot readings of Foodie, I just want to let y'all know about something I'm going to start doing. And this content is not going to fly out like the reacts. Who in here loves creepypastas? Who loves the creepypastas? I do. I like listening to those scary ghost stories. Guess who's going to start making them? I've got 3 or 4 stories written in my head already. I just got to put them down on paper. I got like a whole bunch of ideas. That's what I'm saying. If Foodie decides she doesn't want to do entertaining content, there's all kinds of stuff that I could do. And the creepypastas that I want to do are going to be different than a lot of other creepypastas. Because anymore, all the creepypastas, they all sound the same to me because I watch them so much. Yes or no? You watch a creepypasta and it's like, they start out the same. I'm broke. That's why I took this job. I'm broke. I'm down to my last $5. It's always the same. And a lot of them, I didn't follow the rules. I should have followed the rules. Yes, you should have, dumbass. But I want to put the creepypastas in locations that people never thought about. They're gas stations, hotels, motels, hospitals, asylums. It's the same locations. Bleh. Do something different. But the people are always broke. That's why they took the job. And they always describe the characters the same way. He looked like a man, but his eyes looked somewhat wrong. Don't you guys hear that a lot? That he looked, it was like something that was trying to be human, but not all the way there. Like the voice was wrong. Everything is always wrong. It's always off. Like something trying to imitate a human. You don't say. Really? I'm glad you picked up on that before you hightailed it out there and got out. It's hollow. You have a hollow voice. I got a bad feeling. Everything is always like the eyes looked wrong. The hair looked wrong. This thing did not blink at me. And you stood there? You absolutely stood there and you didn't run and get away? Why were you standing there? And you stayed at that job and you kept working for an entire week? I would have been clocking the hell out and getting out. No questions asked. I jumped out the bathroom window. All right. So, doing one on Mr. Pete's. I jump out the bathroom windows and never look back. Right. And why can't the characters fight back? If you got some boogeyman or something following you, why can't you fight back? I'd be picking up something and throwing it at them. Forget the running away. Like, we're gonna fight. You want to take my soul to hell? We're gonna have a fight first. I'm gonna poke your eye out. This thing was after me. Yeah, and I hit him upside the head with a brick. Bet he don't chase me no more. You want to fuck around and find out? Come get some. How about a creepypasta where the character actually fights back? That would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, like add some humor to it. Okay, so let's do one on Mr. Pete's. Yeah, aim for the soft spots and don't spot. Mr. Ballin's channel. I would like to recommend a channel to you, Lighthouse Horror. He's really good. The stories are really good. He's got a great voice for storytelling, very emotional. Mr. Ballin is hardcore. There's also Dr. Wicked, and there's another one that I follow is a woman who does stories. And the story that she made is called The Girl Who Drank the Rain. I like that story. Like, I got that saved in my favorites. All right, so Mr. Pete's. Being stuck on a small world in Disney World. How'd they get stuck? How'd they get stuck? Did the machine cut off? I'd be pulling out my phone and putting the flashlight on, so I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. Interdimensional one. Oh no. That was the worst of the girl getting crushed by a rotating stage. Oh no. All right, Peach, you're up, sir. What do you want to say? What's going on with you? International creepypasta be something else. What do you want to say, Pete? Oh. How's Pete doing? Huh. Well, I don't know where he is financially, but he's got money, or he's getting some money. He's got money in hand, at least. I don't know why that person said that in Foodie's chat. But then we got the Four of Wands. Oh, Pete's. I need another card for that. I need to know. How is he feeling? He might be working. Look, he might be working really hard or doing a lot trying to get himself to a better place. Although I don't think it's going to work because it's okay. There seems to be some complications with whatever he's trying to do. Like he might be doing all kinds of stuff. He said people shouldn't accept inheritance from estranged relatives. He forgot that I see. But he's got the money, right? A place for Foodie. So like whatever it is he's trying to do, I don't think it's going to work, or something's going to go bad. Yep. And he's going to be like money from one place to another. Like borrowing money, giving money away. Oh, don't do it, Pete. Look, I don't know for sure if he's giving her money still, or if she gave him money. I think that she did get some money from Pete. If he got some, then she got some of it. But what else do you feel for Foodie, Pete? I don't know how much he has left. Only he knows that. But if he's not working, he doesn't need to give any more away. He doesn't need to give any more away. He needs to hang on to it. Because she's in a position that he's not in. She's not broke. She's got YouTube, Cameo, merch. She's got money coming in. He doesn't have money coming in. Therefore, it makes no sense to give what he has away. Hi, Ruby. It's like she's got different streams of income. Even if she's dead ass broke, she can still get money. No, it won't sustain him for long, especially if he's giving her a big chunk of it. She needs a ticket. Not his problem. Not his problem. Not his life. Not his life. If she needs $700 for a plane ticket, not his problem. Hey, Dan. Not his issue. Pete, you got to help me. Okay, so let's just say Pete did buy her an extra plane seat. Then what? She gets home to Canada. Then what? Then she's going to say, I need a place to stay. Give me another couple of grand to rent a motel for a month. Then what? She needs money for food. Then what? She needs money for her party chemicals. It's going to be a never-ending suspense of just like, I need until he says, I don't have anything. So it's like you're not just giving money to somebody that they just need money for the moment and then they got it afterwards. No, they're going to keep coming back until you're all drained. And she's got money. She may be crying broke, but she's got money. She's got money. Or if she doesn't, she can make it. So how else does he feel about her? Hello, Debbie. I want to say hello to everybody coming in. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome. And if you'd like to give a thumbs up to the stream, I'd really appreciate that. If you don't want to, that's fine. So like on the emotional side, how does he feel about her? What's he feeling? How's he feeling about you, Foodie? You are an obsession to him. He's a little bit obsessed with Foodie. Like he just can't let go. He acknowledges that she's got control issues, that she doesn't love herself, lack of self-love. Uh, she plays manipulation games and she makes him feel guilty whenever she doesn't get anything she wants out of him, that she has self-destructive patterns. And there are some trust issues going on. He cares about you, Foodie, but he does not trust you. He does not trust you. Like he doesn't trust you to do the right thing. He doesn't trust you for your word. And that there are insecurities going on both sides. He's insecure. She's insecure. What else? And that she's someone that there's a lack of self-commitment. Like she really doesn't commit to anything. She's too flaky. And there's been some past disappointments with the two of you. Like you've let him down a lot. You've hurt him a lot. Past disappointments. Okay, so how does Foodie feel about him? How does Foodie feel about Mr. Pete's? How does she feel about him? Okay, Ruby, be well. Yeah, sucker, pretty much. She looks at him as being a sucker. No, she doesn't respect him. She hasn't respected him in a long time. So it's like part of your wage that gets held aside. What happens to your money if you never quit or get fired? I don't know. So how does she feel about him? How do you feel about him, Foodie? How do you feel about Mr. Pete's? How do you feel about him? All right. I got these things upside doggone down. Ah! How does she feel about him? She feels that he has a fear. Like, how does she see him? Fear of commitment. He doesn't want to commit to her. Gee, I wonder why, Foodie. You cheated on the man. You drained him to nothing. You put him in debt. You ruined his credit. Yeah, I'd be afraid of committing to that too. That she sees him as low self-esteem. That he has fears around love. Lack of alignment with love. He has he's very distrustful belief that everyone betrays. One more. And then he's afraid of getting hurt. So basically, in essence, he's afraid of you, Chantal. But then again, there's a reason why he feels that way. He doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust what you say or that you do. He doesn't trust you, period. And yet he still cares. So there's a lot of fear in Pete when it comes to Foodie. It's like once bitten, twice shy. He's very gun shy when it comes to Foodie. So he's very gun shy. But if you feel that way about a person, why not just let them go? If you feel that way, how can you be around someone you don't trust? You don't trust what they say. You don't trust what they do. Then why hang on? It's like, what are you doing? Just get rid of them. Get rid of that person. So I think I'm done with all the readings, y'all. I think that's it. I think that is all. I think I've covered everyone. You're welcome. I'm glad to do readings for y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've Sunburst Tarot did her reading on Foodie and Girl World. Very good reading. I encourage all of you that are in my chat room that after you're done here, go check out her channel and check out the latest reading from Sunburst Tarot, because she did one on Shantopolis. What is the state of Shantopolis? Like, what is Foodie's attitude towards Shantopolis and how she wants to handle things? And it was a great reading. I'm going to react to that, and also looking at doing a couple of other things today. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Look out for my react, and please go check out Sunburst Tarot. Bye, y'all.